what is Ibrahim Traoré really hiding in his desert? But the question might sound intriguing, almost mysterious, but behind it lies a deeper need to understand the political, geopolitical, and economic dynamics currently unfolding in Burkina Faso. Between historical legacies, renewed diplomatic relations, and ambitious development projects, the Burkinabè desert is becoming the stage for new aspirations. In this video, we will calmly and factually explore what these projects represent, their origins, their implications, and the debates surrounding them. Burkina Faso, formerly known as Upper Volta, is a landlocked Sahelian country in West Africa. Surrounded by Mali, Niger, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Benin, and Togo, its central location has often shaped its regional role. Since its independence in 1960, Burkina Faso has experienced numerous political transitions, alternating between military regimes and civilian governments. The country's modern history is strongly associated with Thomas Sankara, president from 1983 to 1987, whose Pan-Africanist vision and policies of economic sovereignty gave the country international recognition. After his assassination, Burkina Faso went through decades under Blaise Compaoré, a close ally of several Western powers. The 2010s and early 2020s brought renewed political instability. In 2022, a coup led by Ibrahim Traoré brought him to power. Since then, his leadership has been marked by a clear intention to redefine Burkina Faso's alliances. Historically tied to France and the European Union, the country has shifted toward new partners: Russia, Turkey, Iran, and most notably China. This diplomatic reorientation is part of a broader trend in the Sahel, where many states seek to diversify partnerships and reduce dependence on former colonial powers. In this context, the Burkinabè desert, often seen as remote and underutilized, is turning into a strategic arena, a place for infrastructure, energy development, and technological experimentation. Speculation about hidden installations in the desert often comes from satellite imagery or media reports. While some of these interpretations remain uncertain, it is important to note that several initiatives are indeed official and connected to recognized international cooperation programs, particularly with China through the Belt and Road Initiative. Thus, before asking what Traoré might be hiding, it is more accurate to see the desert as a space where Burkina Faso projects new ambitions with the support of the emerging partners. Since assuming office, Ibrahim Traoré has announced and signed multiple agreements with international partners, especially China. These initiatives extend beyond defense into civil infrastructure, energy, and logistics. Key developments include large desert installations. Some reports and satellite images show vast structures resembling aircraft carrier-like shapes or experimental airstrips. Official details remain limited, leading to speculation about their true purpose. China-Burkina Faso cooperation. Beijing has committed to investing in strategic projects, offering technical expertise in infrastructure and transport development. High-speed rail project. Announced as part of regional integration, this project aims to connect Burkina Faso to neighboring countries, potentially turning Ouagadougou into a transport hub under the Belt and Road Initiative. Aerospace and drone technology. Discussions reportedly involve advanced systems for surveillance and monitoring. Beyond security, such tools could be used for agriculture, mapping, and resource management. Energy initiatives. Given the vast solar potential of the desert, several agreements focus on photovoltaic plants designed to strengthen the country's energy independence. The government presents these projects as steps toward greater sovereignty, economic revitalization, and regional leadership. The notion that Ibrahim Traoré is hiding something in Burkina Faso's desert highlights the tension between perception and reality. On one hand, the lack of transparent information and striking images spark intrigue. On the other, official announcements show a clear intent: to use the desert as a foundation for large-scale projects. Several dimensions emerge. Diplomatic, Burkina Faso is aligning with a global trend where African countries diversify alliances, with China playing a central role in infrastructure building. Economic. If realized, railways and energy projects could transform trade flows and daily life by linking rural producers to regional and international markets. Technological, drone systems, and modern equipment reflect an effort to reduce the technological gap. Their potential uses go well beyond defense, extending into agriculture, disaster prevention, and resource monitoring. Symbolic. These initiatives embody a political ambition, turning Burkina Faso from a vulnerable state into one with recognized regional influence. However, challenges remain. Financing, technical feasibility, and environmental sustainability will be key. Dependence on external partners, even in cooperative frameworks, raises long-term sovereignty questions. Overall, the situation suggests a strategic transition, but it is too early to assess the full impact of these projects on Burkina Faso's future. The Burkinabè desert, once seen as barren and underexploited, is emerging as a space of experimentation and ambition. Through transport links, energy projects, and technological cooperation, it symbolizes the country's intent to reshape its role in West Africa. The original question, what is Ibrahim Traoré hiding in his desert, finds a nuanced answer. Rather than hiding, the focus appears to be on building, negotiating, and redefining national direction in a changing global landscape. Only time will tell whether these choices will successfully transform Burkina Faso's ambitions into lasting realities, and how they will shape regional dynamics in the Sahel and beyond.